that tree has me mesmerized, and part of the reason it has me mesmerized is that it clearly is not natural. Yes. The flowers can trick you, but this is making no attempt to trick you into believing it's natural. And at the same time, it is joyous and graceful.
I think what pushes these to another level beyond pretty is the hesitation waltz factor, that she stops the action and then she either makes it go back on itself or it goes forward in a slightly different way.
Well, ultimately, they are anthropomorphic.
Well, these are threatening.
Yes.
I mean, these are so unreal, and they're opening and closing and erratic. They're drunk. I'm so thrilled to see Locke's Gallery showing video art, because it's a great space to see it, and they didn't used to do it until recently.
It's a recognition that this is a serious part of the art world to be taken seriously. I mean,
And saleable. That was a really big issue with video art for so long, and it seems that we've gotten beyond it, which is a great thing for video art makers. Yeah, red dots. I'm not casting aspersions, but that's why the show is here, which is a companion show to his current show at the Art Museum.
And the Art Museum has the full career. It's a retrospective, so it starts with very early works that look nothing like this.
Right.
And eventually the show works its way to these very small paintings that are on the wall here.
Which are contemporary.
Right.
He's in his 80s,
Yes.
and he's continuously working.
And what I love about these, one of the things I love, is that these lines are all raised, and so they become a sculptural presence as well as a 2D presence, and they very much remind me of coins.
Yes, and signs, and they're deeply coded.
There's a geometric, you know, this little thing with the dotted line, a triangle upside down, and it immediately brings to mind pyramids and the tree, and you know, these are all things that have spiritual connotations.
Yes, it's the wheel of life, and you know, the Godhead at the top, and
But look at this Godhead. He's a grinning
he's
little
grinning, and his
jester.
his brain is full of entropy.
Yes.
And so there's deep meaning in each one of them that has to do with his obsession with Alfred Jarry and Ubu. And I can't tell you a whole lot more than that, but you can get past that to enjoy them, and that's the big thing about chimes. You do not need to know what the coding means to appreciate the work. The work is likable beyond knowing, you know, a PhD dissertation's worth about Alfred Jarry, which you do not need.
Right.
It's kitchen a cage. It's pretty cute. I love the photos of
The sofa.
the sofa.
Yes.
Not only do the reds work, if you're talking decor or above your sofa, but the Baroque sensibility. Anyway, Isaac Schell, he's a young Philadelphia photographer who makes really interesting street photos. These are churches and bars, or nail salons, churches and nail salons, and he's also got a series of bands. Their portraits via the way that people express themselves. One of the things that's really great about the city is the way that people take these old properties and they reinvent them. And they reinvent them according to their own life. It's not just about what they think is beautiful, but it's also about a way of projecting class, a way of projecting alliances, a way of projecting values. Following up on your point, Libby, I think there's just no accounting for taste.
That's true.
Taste is just taste, as idiosyncratic as you were saying people's personalities are.
Yes.
Some hawk crawl buttons for $1. Caliente.